everyone, this is Jayska from Dominant Sticks YouTube channel, and I figured I would do a quick video to update y'all on my hair growth and my nails growth. As you can see, and my face is broken out extremely bad right now, and so I don't know what the cause of that is. I'm using creams and stuff, and it doesn't seem to be helping. But anyways, I bought these I did a haul on them, and I think the haul was from a few months back or so from Walmart. I paid I think $14. I could be wrong on these or whatever. And they're supposed to be for your hair, skin, and nails. And I got them at Walmart, and they was over I could be wrong, but I think they was over at least 100 pills in the bottle whenever I got them. So, anyways, here's what's left on them. If you can kind of see in there might be about 14 or so gummies left in the container here. And so I'm more than likely almost done with this entire bottle. And so, as you can see, here's what I can't really tell, maybe not even a half an inch of hair growth from these peels and stuff. So I can't really tell if it's working or not. And but that's what my hair looks like, as you can kind of tell here. So I can't really tell if there's been any hair growth or anything. And then here's what my fingernails look like. There's not really been that much growth in my nails either, so. And I don't know if y'all can see it or not. I can't see it or nothing, but here's the ingredients on the back of the container. And this is what the container looked like. I hate tasting of gummies, vitamins. I can't stand them. They're disgusting if you ask me. I would prefer pills, pill form vitamins or whatever. My face is extremely broken out right now for whatever reason in my neck and stuff. It seems like it stays broken out. But anyways, that's how much my hair has grown out, which I can't hardly tell it's grown out any at all, really. Maybe not even half of an inch or so. And I've been taking them for like 3 months. And I got recommended them. A lot of people used them and stuff that work at local salons to me and stuff. And they said that they were really good. And I mean, I could tell that they were really good to them. Like, their hair was like really long and stuff, more than halfway down their waist and everything. So, if y'all have any recommendations for my acne, or either just a different kind of vitamin to take for your hair, skin, and nails, please let me know in the comments what you all think. And excuse me, I appreciate it. But anyways, overall, I really can't tell much growth or nothing in my hair or anything. So my hair has been, the last time I had it cut was back in 2023. It was after I had seizures, started having seizures. And the reason I cut it for is because I had laid on in the hospital bed on my hair for so long. It destroyed it, so it had to be cut. And so that's whenever I cut it real short. I cut it like basically down to nothing again, like a boy haircut or whatever, you know. And so I've been letting it grow out ever since. And I don't know, it just seems like my hair takes a long time. It's not as thick as it used to be, obviously, from before whenever I had ever had chemo or breast cancer or whatever. And it seems like it falls out real easy. It's real thin, and it's not as thick no more. And then the texture obviously has changed too, my hair and stuff. But the last time I had it cut was probably like about right here, or even to right here maybe. It was cut off like a boy's, for real. The last time I had it cut, and that was back in 2023, this spring of 2023. So I've been trying to let it grow out ever since. I don't think I've cut it ever since then. I've just been trying to let it grow out. And then I had it cut before that, back after I had chemo and breast cancer and stuff, whenever I was letting my hair grow out. And then when we had that big flood, the major flood we had here back in July of 2022, I cut my hair off really well. I kept cutting it off shorter and shorter. I think I started it off about this length, and then I cut it off to like probably like about that length and stuff. That was back in 2022, but my hair had gotten long and stuff. It was probably about, I don't know, probably about down to right here and stuff, but it was a little bit curlier, wavier than what it is now. And anyways, the reason why I cut it off back then was because of the flood, where we hadn't had water, and like, because all the pipes around here, they couldn't get to them and stuff during the July of 2022 flood. They couldn't get around to the pipes and stuff because the water lines a lot of times crossed the creeks and stuff, and the creeks and everything was destroyed. But anyways, I went like almost 2 months. It seemed like it was forever back then that we went without water and stuff. I think water was one of the last things that we got back around here. So my hair was damaged big time, because I would have to go to, you can see this like part underneath my hair is too a little bit longer than this in the front. But anyways, I had to go to Pike County to my ex's and stuff to take showers and stuff, because there was no one around here that had water or anything. And they have mountain water over where they live at and stuff, so that's why I was able to do that. But my hair was really brittle and just destroyed, so that's why I had to cut it off from back whenever it was growing out, from after I had chemo and had cancer and stuff. And then I'll show you on a different video sometime of what my hair looked like back then whenever it started growing out. My hair is its natural color, whatever it is it's gonna be, and I don't plan on dyeing my hair or nothing. I do have some gray in my hair, but I probably actually had more gray when I was younger in my hair than what I have in my hair now and stuff, because I was told whenever I was like in about the second grade or something in grade school, my mom said to me and to all the classmates and teachers or whoever or whatever back then, that she felt like streaks of gray in my hair and stuff back whenever I was like in the second grade. So I've always kind of had gray in my hair and stuff, and I've always had like natural um streaks, some natural streaks in my hair and everything too. But anyways, just if y'all know of anything that would help my hair grow, because I would like for my hair to grow out. I would like to have eyebrows, but I don't think that's going to happen, considering that I haven't had eyebrows ever since I had breast cancer and had chemo and stuff. Same thing with eyelashes and stuff. But I always get this, if I didn't sit and pluck them, I would have like a beard, or I could grow a beard anyways and stuff. As you can see, I kind of have like hairs over here to the side and stuff, like a mustache and stuff. But and on my chin, hair seems to grow back in the places that I didn't want it to grow back to. But anyways, it is what it is. But yeah, if y'all know of any other vitamins that I should order, like off of Amazon or anywhere else, my mouth is bleeding too. I sit and picked today at bumps and stuff. I'm definitely a picker and a popper and a plucker when it comes to bumps and zits and hairs and stuff. But anyways, if y'all know of any other vitamins that you all have tried and that does really good for you, or if there's any ex-cancer patients that's watching me and that you all have been through it too, let me know in the comments, especially like if you're a female and stuff. I know men and females are different from each other, even though I've had a hysterectomy and my hormones ain't the same, but still, just let me please know in the comments if there's anything you think I should try to help my hair like to grow out and stuff. But anyways, this is the length as it is now, and I've been taking those, the bottle's almost empty, and so I've been taking those. I think there was like 120 or 100 or 150 in the bottle or something, and the bottle's almost empty, and so you can see my nails, they're not very long, and neither is my hair. So I don't know, but if you know of anything, please let me know in the comments. And that's my update on the vitamins that I was taking, and I'll show you again the package just in case. But this is what the container, the package looks like. It says hair, skin, and nails on it. It's in the blue container, and you get it at Walmart. And I think I paid either like $14 or $7. I don't know. I can't remember. But I thought that was a good price for the amount of those gummy vitamins you get. And I really prefer like a hard, solid vitamin over like the gummies. But most of the time in that health stuff, I've noticed, or the nutrition stuff, excuse me, I'm sorry, my nose is itching. But most of the time in that stuff like that, it's usually always in like a gummy form. So anyways, I appreciate y'all who watch and stuff, and I will see you and talk to you later. Thank you and bye.